Hey everyone. So, a quick update on the carriers. So, what we are seeing is a very large disruption with what's called non-admitted carriers. So, that's Lloyd's of London, Scottsdale, Evanston. So, what we have gotten news on is that if you were previously with Grange Insurance and you were offered a Lloyd's of London quote for that Grange Insurance policy, that Lloyd's syndicate is going to be taking major action. So they are going to have a number of non-renewals that are going to affect customers in the hundreds. And then if you do get a policy renewal, it is going to be quite inflated from what you were paying last year. So you're probably going to be disrupted one way or another out of that program coming up here very shortly. The other thing that was very important about this syndicate was that people who had manufactured homes on a permanent foundation qualified for insurance under this program, and it was quite reasonable. What's going to happen is as you're trying to find coverage for that manufactured home now in this higher brush areas, there is a strong limitation of manufactured home offerings in El Dorado County and the surrounding counties. So unfortunately, as it sits today in the state of California, there is not a DIC policy that will provide coverage around a manufactured home that is being offered. So again, it's going to be a very huge limitation to you guys. So make sure that if you do have a manufactured home through a Lloyd's of London program, find out as soon as possible from your broker whether or not you're going to be affected. We should have our list here in the next couple of weeks to know what's going to happen with our customers that are through that syndicate. Hippo has taken major rate increases. So we are seeing policies that were written last year at $2,000 or so being offered renewals at $24,000. Same thing that Scottsdale is doing. It's basically, we don't want what we took last year. So the only way off of it is to either accept that renewal at that higher price, or they are going to be offering a non-renewal option for you. So if you are with Hippo currently, you can expect some disruption coming your way through there. Evanston Insurance is doing some non-renewals on some of the higher brush scores. So that's going to affect a lot of you guys up in Georgetown, a lot of you guys up in Pollock, and some of those really higher brush scores. They are also taking action on PC 9s and 10s. So we have that we're facing. And then Mercury Insurance, which was a viable admitted option, has also pulled back their underwriting guidelines. They are not going to be taking anything over a Fireline 3 at this point. So that is going to eliminate a lot of people that were in that Fireline 4, 5s, and 6 where Mercury was a viable option. They have decided no longer to take those new business risks. So Mercury is going to be another one that's stepping back. Encompass Insurance has decided to no longer take what's called a protection class 10. So that means that you do not have a fire department within 5 miles of your home. So they are stopping on that, and you're going to start to see some disruption where that's concerned. We of course are seeing the farmers non-renewals that are going across. Foremost Insurance has decided to start non-renewing on their mobile manufactured and dwelling policies. So again, we don't have a clear message yet on which ones are going to be affected, which fire lines are going to be affected, just that they are planning to take action this year and start non-renewals. So wish I had some better news. Feels like every time we get a little bright side, then more companies dwindle out the back door. So the biggest thing is you guys in these non-admitted policies, you are going to see some just shocking premiums come across for your renewals. So California Fair Plan's going to end up being one of your better options in comparison to that. So if anybody has any questions, as always, they can reach out to me at 916-585-8184. But I would really really, because it's taking so long for us to get quotes back from all of the non-admitted carriers that are out there, to find a replacement. Don't wait until the last minute. Even when we're starting a month ahead of time, there's just so much disruption that we get a quote and then we get an email a week later saying, hey, we just sent you this quote, now we've hit saturation, it's no longer valid. So if you find an option and you're going to be non-renewed in the future, my suggestion is to take that option now, and to secure that quote, because they literally are changing day to day, and we have no control over whether or not they're going to honor the quotes that were given 3 weeks ago, whatnot. So I wish, again, better news, but I'll try to keep you guys as updated as possible where the current market trends are going. And if you have any questions, reach out. Talk to you guys soon.